everyone, this is Sean. Welcome back to my channel. Something exciting that I want to share with you is that I was one of 5 that was selected as part of an invitation process to request for a proposal. And what the proposal entailed was basically police, law enforcement background investigations. This is a pre-employment background investigation. When a police officer trainee or police officer prospective applies to this police department, they have to go through this extensive background investigation process. And I happen to be a California POST, that stands for Peace Officer Standards and Training, certified background investigator. In the past, I've done some background investigations. So I want to talk to you guys about how this happened. And it didn't happen just magically. And also one other thing I want to point out is that I might be mentioning private investigation, or I might be mentioning background investigation. This video is relevant. It's 100% relevant to those of you who have a security company. Doesn't matter what state you're in. This video is going to help you understand the government bid process and how do you become selected. So first off, you have to have your web presence site engine optimized. My website has been on the internet for the last 10-12 years, and if you type in California Post Background Investigator, something to that terminology or that phrase, my website is usually the first page to pop up. So every couple months, I actually have law enforcement agencies that reach out to me and they want me to offer a proposal. 100% of the time it's no, just because I don't have the manpower and I don't have the inclination right now to do that. I'm pretty much, I want to say married, other than to my wife. I'm married to my full-time job, and then I teach part-time at the local police academy. So I have very little time. But that's what you have to do, is you have to get your website optimized so that when somebody types in a certain term, that your website will pop up. And that's very important. That's how I'm able to have these people reach out to me. This city in particular, I'm not going to name it right now, but they have about 110,000 population. So it's a fairly decent sized city, guys. And this city is located in San Diego County. And what's exciting is I didn't have to go out there looking for contracts. They came to me. And what they actually did is they CC'd the 4 other vendors. So if I wanted to do market intelligence, I could just Google the email addresses from these other people that they reached out to and see what they offer. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to accept, I'm not even going to put a bid out. You cannot bid more than $1,300 per background investigation assignment. That's one of the reasons why, other than I have a manpower issue. It's $1,300. The rate right now is between $1,500 to $1,900. So there's no way that I would even put out, I would even accept an offer of $1,300 per background investigation. There's no way. I mean, my services is not worth $1,300. Now, the important thing that you have to also understand in this video is that if you want a government contract work, okay, you have to have references. You have to have work history with providing private security or private investigation services for a government agency. And that's where a lot of private security companies, private investigations companies, they fall short. They don't have that experience. Now, those of you who have attended my 40-hour California Private Patrol Operator Leadership and Development course, you understand what the government bid process entails. And in that course, I discuss how to get government contracts. And I discuss that you have to start from the bottom. This might involve contracting with a government agency, any type of government agency, for security services or private investigation services at the lowest rate possible. Contract with them for free. Contract with them for $1, you guys. But what you want is you want to have some work history. And let's just say this. if you provide security services, maybe a patrol of a public park, now obviously you need the proper insurance for that, but that's a topic of a whole other story. We discussed this in other courses. But essentially, if you provide security services at a park, okay, and you start in January, okay, you just do one round in January. You do another round in December, okay? And I'm talking about just a little pass-by by the park. You just did 2 pass-bys by the park. On paper, you essentially, you have 1 year experience, okay? 1 year experience contracting with a government agency, okay? Now, it's usually not that easy, but that's the theory behind it, guys. The lowest bid, even offer for free so that you get the experience, and try to contract with 3 other government agencies. When you do that, then you can start bidding with larger agencies, with government institutions, and you have references. That's the way to get it done. If you're interested in learning more about my 40-hour private patrol operator leadership and development course, I will leave links in the description box below. Please give me a couple of days. I'm running behind right now. And guys, in that course, you are going to save a lot of time. If you want to start a security company, I have tons of forms that's going to save you a lot of time. These are HR forms, these are inspection forms, these are audit forms, you name it. And I have contract samples in there as well. It's going to save you so much time. The neat thing about my course is that right after you complete it, you have, other than the money, okay, you have essentially what you need to start your security company. You have all the forms, and you're not spending most of the forms. You're not spending 2 to 4 weeks typing out different forms, Googling forms, cookie cutting forms from other security companies. It's all right there, guys. I even designed an application for you guys for private security. I also designed a written interview. I'm sorry, a written test with answers if you want to do that as well. We talk about physical agility exams. Can you do that? We talk about drug testing, but it's as complete as possible. And some people are complaining, or they might be complaining about the price. It is pricey, but look at this. Do you want to spend months, weeks researching the topics that you need to start your security company? Or do you want to just attend a 40-hour course and have the forms available? So that's all I have, guys. This is just a little tidbit of security, private investigation, contracting. If you have purchased in the past this book, The California Legal Investigator, okay, this is a book that's available on Amazon. This will help you pass the California Private Investigator exam. If you've purchased this book in the past and you've communicated with me back and forth, we've had positive dialogue, I will send the email from that law enforcement agency to you that provides more details on the bid, and maybe you can bid. There's actually still time. I think it's the last day is like January 12th or something like that. So there's still time. You can reach out to me. If you have purchased the Private Patrol Operator Leadership and Development course and you have some more questions on this, you get #1 priority. You can definitely reach out to me on that. If you haven't purchased the course, guys, you don't get placed on the priority up here. And I'm just being blunt and honest with you guys. I have so many comments that come in every single day. On average, 20 comments, sometimes 40 comments, and a bunch of emails. So I can't put you at the top of the priority list. Also, if you don't believe in the Second Amendment, don't try to contact me at all, because I might not call you back. I might not respond to your email as well. On that topic, if you want to find another way to connect with me, I have an Instagram profile called The Firearms Trainer. That's another way to connect with me. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to the comments, to dialogue. You guys all be safe out there, and happy bidding. Take care.